What's up, YouTube? So this is kind of different for me. I'm usually sitting at a desk and talking about finances, and I have been super stressed recently and due to work and classes, and I just wanted to do something different. So since I've been super stressed, I talk about self-care in my video for preventing burnout, and so I did some sort of self-care for myself today. And if you saw the title of the video, you will see that I got myself that, where is it? There, forgot it, lost it. Before people start judging me and being like, you say you need to save your money. Well, yeah, I'm still saving my money. This is a rental. I did not buy this car. As much as I wish I could buy a Charger. Sorry, I could buy a Challenger, my bad. They start with the C, so don't judge me. Yeah, but as much as I wish I could buy a Challenger, I technically could afford one. Challengers are actually pretty cheap if you want to get a baseline one. The one that I'm driving is probably pretty affordable. It's probably around $35,000. So it is affordable. It's just I don't want to buy one right now. Also, the next car that I want will probably be something with better gas mileage. A Charger is something you buy, a Charger or a Challenger. I keep saying Charger. It's probably not the last time I'll do that, but it's a Challenger. You get a Challenger when you have money you can burn. And I mean, like, you can afford the gas to fill up the car, in addition to you can afford the speeding ticket you're gonna get when you're driving it. So I need a, as my friend likes to call, a soccer mom car. I'm super into the Toyota RAV4, especially the Prime, but no one can get their hands on that right now. And once again, I can't afford that. The one I want starts at like $50,000, and at that point, I might as well get a Lexus. So anyway, we're not talking about the Toyota RAV4 in this video. I will be giving you my impressions and thoughts on this 2020 Dodge Challenger, in addition to telling you how I got to drive it for free these past couple of days. And yeah, let's get into the video. Something else I really enjoy about the Challenger and the Charger compared to other sports cars is it's not a slow to the ground, like, small car, like the Corvette, for example. I don't like to feel like I'm riding the ground. I know for aerodynamic purposes, they do make some sports cars really small. I just have a preference for, like, bigger cars. I don't know, in case someone hits me, I feel like I'll live. I've been looking forward to this part because there's a lot that I think about this car. So anyway, let's drive. There's like a softball game going on here, and I'm not trying to run over anyone's kid. So, like I said, for comparisons in driving this car, I normally drive a Corolla, which obviously is not a performance car. It's a car to get you from point A to point B. Awesome starter car. I have no complaints about the Corolla. But it's much different than a Challenger. So most of the comparisons also I'm gonna make. So I drive my Corolla, and I also have access to a Lexus GX 460, which is a luxury car. So it drives different than the Corolla itself. It's also much bigger. It's bigger than this. I really enjoy driving this car because it's a heavy car. I am very judgmental about cars that are large, but they're not heavy. For example, the Toyota Camry is a large car. It's not like, I don't think it's as big as the Avalon is, but it's bigger than the Corolla, but it doesn't feel heavy. Same thing with the Lexus RX. It's an SUV that feels lightweight, which I don't like. When I'm in a car that's bigger than like I think a standard SUV, there's a small, it's compact car. So the Corolla is a compact car. It's a little bit bigger than some cars, but it's a compact car. And then there's like intermediate cars, which I guess is what the Camry is in. It just doesn't feel lightweight. And I think the Lexus RX, I also think, is like an intermediate SUV. So it's not a full-size SUV. Well, it should be. It should be a full-size SUV, but it's not as big as the GX is or the LX. So anyway, I don't like driving those cars because I'm in a big vehicle, but it doesn't feel like it. I don't want to feel lightweight. So comparing that to this is a large car. It is a full-size, I think it's a full-size sedan size. It's a wide car, but it feels heavy. I have control over the car, but it doesn't feel like huge. And it might just be me being used to driving different types of cars. Last week I drove a GMC Acadia, I think it's called. I drove one of those for work. Its control was very bad. So we're gonna get into that till later. It was a heavy car. I enjoyed it because it was heavy. It was SUV. I like driving SUVs, but it was a V6 engine and it kind of sucked. So this is a 3.6 liter engine. I need to look into what the other ones are. Like I said, I haven't really looked into Dodge. I'm not going to buy a Dodge in the next couple of years. I just enjoy driving their cars. It's not the wisest financial decision for me to buy one of these. So yeah, what I do enjoy about this car, like I said, it's a heavy car. I also like, it has a very smooth acceleration. So my car, comparing it to a Corolla, you can tell it's very obvious when you change gears. Because it literally like accelerates insanely. So it's like, I remember when I was learning how to drive and I was trying to merge on the highway with my mom, and she's like, Morgan, you need to accelerate. And I literally was flooring it, like flooring it. But the car hadn't realized that yet. So it's, yeah, I mean, once again, smaller engine, it's not a lot of power. So right now, I'm about to go onto the highway and really see what takeoff is like. So I'm gonna slow down to get ready to merge and then punch it. And you can hear the engine. I mean, it is amazing. It's not as big. It's not the biggest engine you can get in a Challenger, but it does well. I enjoy this much more than the Dodge Charger. It's a little bit bigger than the Charger is. I think between the two, if you get like the top models, like the Hellcat and everything, I think the Charger is slightly faster than the Challenger just because the Challenger is bigger than the Charger is. So you probably got a little bit of like air friction in there somewhere, air resistance, and weight. So the Challenger is a bit heavier than the Charger is, but it's still a great car. I mean, I'm not out here drag racing, so I would probably be fine getting a base level trim. I just need to have a sunroof and leather seats. I'm a flashy person. But I think you could just get this base model and be fine with it. So this is like a review for normal people who don't want to break the bank. Like, I enjoy driving this car. So I'm trying to do a really safe video for you guys while also enjoying my drive here. I even enjoyed driving it while I was at work. And we have certain protocols we have to like abide by when we're driving for work to be safe drivers. And like I said, I drive the speed limit when I'm driving for work and everything. I always drive the speed limit. But it's still fun without you trying to make it extra, I don't know, extra adventurous, make a super extra adventurous drive. So how I got this rental for free. So I got this rental because for my job, we rent a lot of cars for job sites. Like when I'm going super far away, I need to get a rental because I don't want to put those miles on my actual personal vehicle. So I had a project last week and the project was super far away, so I wanted to get a rental for just a regular compact car, and so they didn't have that on the lot. And so when they don't have the car that you reserved on the lot, they give you a free upgrade, like no matter what. They promised you a car, you paid for a car, they have to give you a car. So I make sure I often get a free upgrade just by one is timing. I show up at just perfect times. I think really between 3 and like 4 p.m. is the best time to go pick up a rental, because mostly all the cars are off the lot that most people rent compact cars. Nobody really rents a luxury vehicle. I mean, you can, but I feel like it's kind of a waste of money. But yeah, so luxury vehicles tend to be the last things that car companies rent out over their regular, not gas burning cars. They're economy cars. So I wait till all those cars are gone, like I said, and then I go pick up my rental. So that's how I get a good rental upgrade, a free upgrade. But I also am just really nice to the employees, and I think I've also just been lucky that the enterprise I go to, the people are really nice. Because the guy who gave me this car, I'd seen him there before, and he was from Winston-Salem, which was really funny because no one really knows about Winston outside of people who go to Wake Forest and who are from Winston. So it was a super small world moment, and he was like, "Do you want the Challenger?" And I was like, "Yes." I was trying not to be too excited when he asked, but I was super excited when he asked if I could have if I wanted the Challenger. So anyway, That's how you're able to get a free, that's how you're able to get an upgrade. How I got the rental for free is one, like I said, I drove it for work, but I'm currently driving a personal use for free because I had a lot of free rentals. Now, I had a few free one-day rentals, and those free rentals come from having bad experiences with Enterprise. Now, I just said I have good experiences with Enterprise, but I have good experiences with my Enterprise closest to me. I haven't been unfortunate to have a few car accidents in the past that I did not cause. People hit me, and they were found at fault, so I obviously had to have a rental car for when my car was in the shop. So when I had those rental cars, the Enterprises I had were closer to those body shops, and they just like they were kind of poor customer service, but they also just like, they gave me really nasty cars. Like, this was before Corona was a thing and people took more initiative to cleaning inside of cars, but like the cars had like no attention paid to them in the back seat of the car. Like, they were disgusting, and the outside of the car was disgusting, and I like told that to the Enterprise people. I wasn't trying to be like, you know, a B word about it, but I was like, I paid for like a car and a clean car, and this car is disgusting. So like, it pays to complain, but like when necessary. Don't be like a jerk to people, but like if it's necessary and something is like out of proportion, like terrible, then like speak up about it. Don't be a pushover. Yeah, that's how you're able to get free rentals. Also, you can get points. Enterprise is a point system, so the more rentals you get, you build up free rentals. It's like, you know, plane, like when you fly on a plane, you get mileage built up. It's like the same thing. You build up points to get free rentals. It's an incentive to keep you renting. So those are my tips on how you can A, get a good rental, and B, get a free rental. Is one, drive for your job if you can, and then keep it. So yeah, like I said, I got this rental for work, and then when I was done with my project, I got it for personal use. I really wanted to rent it for the weekend, and so it's just so much fun to drive. It's so much fun to drive. Like, I don't want to give this car up. I feel attached to it. I feel ready to just buy a Challenger now. That's the weird thing about driving rental cars for work, because they're always new cars. I've driven 2019s and 2020s since I've been working at this job. And it's kind of like, I drive a 2012 Corolla, so, you know, obviously it's not a new car, but it's like you have an old reliable, like I'm in an old reliable relationship with someone, and that's what my car is. Corolla's a solid car. It gets you where you're going. It's a great starter car. You know, it's like the good guy. And then I get into a Challenger or a Charger, and I'm driving it, and it's like the bad boy of cars. It's like, you know, you shouldn't have it, but like you want it. It's faster, it's bigger. That's why you know you shouldn't have it, because it's faster, but like, gosh, it's smooth. Something you want so bad, but you know you don't need it. So I'm in the process of taking the car back. I'm really sad. I have really enjoyed my time with this car. But as I take it back, I want to like leave with you guys. Like, as a person who suffers with like dealing with where I am in life and stuff right now, and being super impacted by social media, take this as a learning moment that like anybody can make themselves look rich or like look like they're in a better place in life than where they actually are. So the three main takeaways are: mind your own business, do things at your own pace, and have fun while you're doing it, enjoy the journey. 2, take advantage of opportunities. Like I said, with this car, I got lucky. I took advantage of like the fact that I had a free rental, and I enjoyed my last couple of days with it free, and I've really enjoyed kind of de-stressing and having fun driving this car around. And 3, don't like burn your money trying to like flex on people. I didn't mention that before. I talked about the other half of it, where, you know, you're looking at other people looking like they're doing well on social media, but also don't be that person who just like buys stuff to just look good. Unless you want to, but it's also a waste of your money. Like, no one in their early 20s really has money to burn unless you were born with a silver spoon in your mouth. If that's you, that's great. But save your money. Like I said, in time, you'll get everything that you want. And if you just wait on it, like, it will come. Like, patience. Anyway, I will leave you guys with that. I hope you've enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. Definitely, if you're a person who likes sports cars or, you know, likes having fun while saving money, definitely give me a like and hopefully a subscribe. All right, guys, bye.